The top four for NPL New South Wales Women's is now officially locked in with Bulls FC Academy, the University of New South Wales, the Western Sydney Wanderers, and the team that we're focusing on today here at Lambert Park in Leichhardt. It is, of course, the APIA Leichhardt FC side who are taking on the Gladesville Ravens, who are coming off the back of a heavy defeat last week against the Macarthur Rams. They lost 5-0. But here at Lambert, here between these two sides, Gladesville have the advantage. The last time these two sides faced against each other, it was Gladesville that got the victory 3-2. That was earlier in the season. Can they do it again today against the APIA side that are looking to get up to second place on the premiership table? Because results over the next few weeks as we're approaching finals football are going to be very, very tight. Hello everyone, Connor McNally with you. It's great to have your company on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel for this very important clash between these two sides. For APIA more so, because second place is very much up for grabs. In fact, you can pretty much say that even the first place spot is very much up for grabs, because full-time result just now between Bulls FC Academy and Sydney University SFC finished 1-1, whilst over at Macarthur, between the Macarthur Rams and the University of New South Wales, University of New South Wales are leading as we're approaching stoppage time. They are leading 1-0 over Macarthur. Whilst the full-time result yesterday between Spirit FC and the Western Sydney Wanderers finished in favour of the Wanderers. Back-to-back wins for them. They won 2-0 to effectively lock in the top four for our final series for the NPL New South Wales Women's Championship. Last week, APIA Leichhardt played a 2-2 draw against Bulls FC Academy in what was the match of the round, and they'll be looking to bounce back from that draw and try and aim for that top spot, with finals implications very much in play. Let's go through the sides for this afternoon's fixture between the two sides. Firstly, Gladesville Ravens are coached by Lauren Phelps, and this is her starting 11 for today. The goalkeeper is Eliza Coleman in number 1, Annabelle Daxo, the captain, in number 3, Kesha Allen, number 4, Annie Halls, number 8, Hannah McNulty, number 10, Morgan Roberts, number 11, Angelina Scarmadella in 12, Till Kilbride, number 14, Lena Camus in 19, Zoe Caprinas in 31, and Miku Sanaga in 39, with the substitutes Brianna Bacchini in 13, Callie Shannon 17, Michaela Kent, the substitute goalkeeper, in 18, Natalie Sproul 21, Malik Lekas in 25, and Fiari Tabata in number 54. Whilst for APIA Leichhardt, this is what Brad Attard's lineup looks today. Anna Leet is the goalkeeper in number 99, Claudia Chico in number 2, Natasha Pryor in number 4, Maya Lobo in number 5, Moana Walker in number 7, and then we have Talia Capitanellis in 7, Susan Fasonkam in number 10, Ashley Letter, the captain, in number 11, Jordan Jasnos in number 13, Sophie Hoban in 18, Alyssa Rose in 38. With the substitutes, number 14, Mia Golding, 23, Daniela Mandil, 24, Christine Kachich, 31, Jacinta Golubowski, the substitute goalkeeper, in 31, and her sister Michaela Golubowski is also in the side in 38, and Lex Moreno in 57. Benjamin Hutchison is the referee for today's match. The assistant referees, Jerry Bittas and Grace Williams, and it will be Gladesville that will kick things off with Lena Camus ready to get things underway. They'll be running left to right of your monitors for this first half. APIA Leichhardt right to left. Conditions here at Lambert Park have been overcast and a bit drizzly throughout the afternoon, but it won't affect these two sides who are looking to get the 3 points this afternoon. We're underway here at Lambert Park, and Gladesville will get things underway. And of course, they have the advantage of having the win early in the season against the home side here, APIA Leichhardt, as they have the possession of the ball. And taking the ball now is Jasnos. Morgan Roberts looking to muscle up on the defence there, as does Hannah McNulty. Down now to Capitanellis. Playing with plenty of A-League women's experience. Chance now for APIA, but coming in to intercept and kick that one out will be Till Kilbride. It will be a throw into APIA Leichhardt. So coming into this weekend's round 23, the top 4 sees Bulls FC Academy on top of the premiership table, as Moana Walker plays the ball. Walker again. Gets around Sanaga. Headed away by Gladesville, and it will be Sanaga that has the possession of the ball. Looking to find Camus. But it will be Leet that will Settle the play for APIA, and it will be taken up by Alyssa Rose. That one goes out off the boot of Gladesville. It'll be a throw-in. Leave it there by Maya Lobo. For APIA Leichhardt. And offside's the call. It'll be a free kick. So just repeating, Bulls FC Academy leading coming into this weekend. They were leading 5 points clear of the University of New South Wales. And then APIA Leichhardt on 45 points. Uni of New South Wales were 47. And the Western Sydney Wanderers, after their win yesterday, are now on 43 as the Gladesville Ravens play the advantage. Will be chased down by McNulty. Will be kicked away by Leet. Camus. Advantage play for Daxo. Sanaga was ready to strike that, but Leet denies the Japanese import the opportunity to strike. That one going well over the top, throw into Gladesville. Well, the win for Bulls FC, with the draw, to Bulls FC Academy. And we'll have a look at the moment, the full-time result between MacArthur and University of New South Wales, and full-time just now. The University of New South Wales have snapped 5 consecutive draws in the last 7 weeks. Of course, they had their last win back in round number 15. They suffered their first loss of the season back in round 16. And they've had, well, actually, their last one was in round 16, and they had a loss in round 17. And then 5 consecutive draws since. They've finally broken that streak of draws to get their first win in 7 weeks. And they now close the gap to within 3 points, a win. As APIA win the advantage now. It will be played there by Fasonkum. Taking up now is Hoden. Looking to get around Sanaga. Morka now with the ball. Down towards Jasnos. On the edge of the Adina box. She'll strike it. A good touch over the top of the net there by Eliza Coleman. Corner kick to APIA Leichhardt. That was a good strike as well by Jasnos. It was on target as well. So taking the corner will be for Sonkum, who's played for Perth Glory in A-League Women's. Play with plenty of experience as the Thai import brings it in. Headed away by Gladesville. As they're looking to get out of the danger area and play the advantage. Sunaga plays it. We'll go down to Lobo. And we'll get a throw into APIA Leichhardt. It'll be Jasnos that will bring it back into play. So with that win for Uni of New South Wales and the draw to Bulls, it means that the gap is now down to 3 points, as I said, in the premiership table, the live ladder. Only one win between them. So the fight for the premiership in NPL New South Wales Women's remains very much alive and will more than likely now go down to the final round of the regular season. Jasnos trying to smother the ball with Camus. Applying some pressure, passes down to Leach. She has to get that one away. Camus trying to intercept that. Came off the foot there of Morgan Robertson. Will be a throw into APIA. Gladesville definitely applying the pressure early. In the 6th minute of play, the score currently APIA Leichhardt 0, Gladesville Ravens 0. Free header there by Walker. And it was played there by Capritas, former Newcastle Jet. Roberts plays the advantage, but intercepted there by Lobo, and she'll play the advantage there. She's looking to pass it down to Chico. Sanaga chasing her down. Good dribble here by Chico. They're looking to strike, but blocked there by Gladesville. And now will be taken up by Alyssa Rose. Pryor was looking to strike it long. It passes it back to Rose. With pressure being applied now by McNulty. And APIA will now eventually learn at half-time with Bulls finishing up with a 1-1 draw, and Uni of New South Wales getting that win over Macarthur. They know that wins are very much paramount for the remaining matches in the competition. They'll have 3 rounds remaining after this weekend. Western Sydney Wanderers have locked in 4th place at the moment, but they can still finish as high. They can probably still get as close to maybe 2nd or 3rd on the table. Top of the table might be a little bit out of reach for them right now, but what a season the Wanderers have had. First time they've qualified for the NPL New South Wales Women's Championship in their history. Tackle was fine there, but referee Benjamin Hutchison says that was a foul conceded by Gladesville. That'll be free kick to APIA. The free kick, the foul conceded there. The captain, Annie Daxo. Natalie Lita, the captain, who's also the current leader of the Golden Boot for NPL New South Wales Women's. They'll play the advantage here, APIA, intercepted by Gladesville, and it will be Sanaga that will play the advantage to McNulty. This time it's a foul conceded by the home side. Sanaga copying a knock there in that tackle, and it will be a free kick to the visitors. Coming into this weekend, Gladesville currently 10th on the premiership table. A win today will get them within 2 points of Macarthur in 9th position. They would have liked a better result in terms of the premiership table this year, but to have a number of key wins, particularly against APIA Leichhardt, that's really helped their confidence as the season goes on. Goes over the top, and will be a foul conceded by Gladesville. It looks like that was Kesha Allen that conceded the foul on Susan Fasunkum. Played there by Rose. Looking to get around Sanaga. In fact, it was played there by Hoban. Pryor now with the ball. Hoban again. Being smothered there by Gladesville. Chance now for Sonkum. She brings it up to the penalty area. Was looking to find Captain Ellis. And the smart thinking there by Morgan Roberts to let the ball just dribble down to Eliza Coleman, her teammate. Headed by McNulty to Camus, and now Daxo, the captain. She was looking to find Sanaga, and Roberts was a little too far away to chase for that. And of course, next season for NPL New South Wales Women's, we now know the fate of who's being promoted and who will be relegated, as that will go out off the foot there of Gladesville through Annie Holmes, throw into APIA. We know, sadly, that the Western City Rangers, after 2 seasons in the top flight, will be relegated back to Football New South Wales League One Women's next season. But congratulations to SD Raiders. The Moorebank-based squad have been promoted into NPL New South Wales Women's for the first time, and they'll play next season. Camus looking to muscle up there on Lobo. Walker now looking to pass it to Letta. Walker again with the ball. Captain Ellis. Camus looking to apply some pressure. McNulty looking to put the same pressure on Walker. Passes it. He's looking for Letta, but it's been intercepted there by Gladesville, and it came off Capritas, former Newcastle Jet. Will be thrown to APIA Leichhardt. So can't wait to see. Oh, here's a chance with Carpenter Ellis was looking to strike that, and it will be a goal kick to Gladesville. In fact, it was a throw into Gladesville. Ball won by APIA through Walker. Saying that was Rose just then. Chico. On the edge of the 18-yard box. Down to Lobo. Walker again. She'll have a strike, but is nowhere near on target. Goes over the top. Is the goal kick to Gladesville. So other matches happening right now in NPL New South Wales Women's. Just getting underway in the last few minutes. Manly United taking on the Illawarra Stingrays at home at Cromer Park. 5:30, it'll be Hills United taking on the Western City Rangers in a bottom-of-the-table clash, even though Western City Rangers will very much likely say goodbye at the end of the season in the next few weeks. And then Sydney Olympic will take on the Northern Tigers to finish off round 23. And that'll be at the Crest Oval out at Bass Hill. Throw into Gladesville. Coming off the head there of Roberts, and it'll be played by Daxo. Down to Camus, a veteran of many years in A-League Women's, predominantly for the Western Sydney Wanderers. And I think Jake Dowd should be very happy for a former side that they've qualified. The Wonder Women, the Academy Wonder Women, have qualified for finals football. And of course, family link with both Lena and Shamiran and the Wanderers. Sadly coming to an end with Shamiran announcing earlier this week she will be departing the Wanderers after a long tenure with the club, and we wish her the very best on her future endeavours. Walker gets the ball, was looking to find for Songcombe, and they goes towards Daxo. Now it is Lena Camus. Gets around for Songcombe. She brings it up towards the halfway line. Comes off the APIA player, and it will be a throw into the visitors as Camus plays the advantage to Sanaga. Sanaga saying that wasn't off us, but referee Benjamin Hutchison says that's a throw into APIA. And of course, promotions are, foul conceded there by Gladesville. And that's the first yellow of the match. So, going into the book is Zoe Capritas. And that's the first yellow in the first 15 minutes of this match. And the score remains APIA Leichhardt 0. Gladesville Ravens 0, going long. Free-headed away by Gladesville. And Daxo goes long. Looks to find Camus, but Walker intercepts and plays the advantage for APIA. And was looking to find Capitanellis. Too much petrol in the tank on that kick, and it will be a throw into Gladesville. I'm also mentioning in terms of promotions and relegations, the fight for promotion and relegation in NPL New South Wales men's starting to get very, very interesting. What we do know is that the Blacktown Spartans will be returning to NPL New South Wales men's next season after a 10-year drought. Throw into APIA. So congratulations to the Spartans. It's been well worth the wait. We can't wait to see what they can do next season when they play their home games at Blacktown International Sports Park. McNulty wins the ball. And was looking to find Roberts, but a little too far ahead for Roberts to chase that. Will go out, throw into APIA once more. Jasnos. To Rose. And now Lobo goes towards the eastern side to Chico. Capitanellis. We'll just let that one roll out. Sorry, not Capitanellis, Capritas, I'm sorry. Sanaga letting that one go out. Be interesting to see. Well, here's a chance for APIA. But saved there by Eliza Coleman. It was Hoban that was looking to strike that. Gladesville today, we might be seeing the first appearance of Monique Leckers, who's named in the substitutions lineup today. So it'll be interesting to see when Lauren Phelps decides to bring her on. She'll be looking to make her first grade debut. Gladesville will win the advantage for McNulty, but it will be struck away by APIA. And now Daxo and Letta challenging for the ball. And the foul conceded by APIA. Free kick. That was played by Capritas. Camus. Pressure being applied by Lobo. Now it's to Allen. Kilbride was in there just before. Oh, falling over there for Sonkham. Advantage played to Daxo. Oh, looking to find Sanaga. She'll win the ball here on the edge of the 18-yard box. Will be applied the pressure there. Here's a chance for McNulty. Struck away by Apia. Kilbride, it was Roberts there. McNulty being challenged by Rose. And Apia win the ball. Gets around Roberts. Gladesville will win the ball back. Struck by McNulty. But blocked by Apia. Walker denies McNulty the chance to steal the ball away, and now it'll be played over Sonkham. Camus just couldn't quickly get on the ball. Roberts concedes the foul there. Free kick. That was on a tie import. APIA Leichhardt. Roberts just lets that one roll out. Modella brings it back into play. Headed away there by Carpenter Ellis. And McNulty. She's lining up her options. And to Allen. He dribbles it up. Clear flows it to Sanaga. Blocked there by Chico. Chico looking to keep it in play. There will be a throw into Gladesville. We're into the 20th minute of play here at Lambert Park, home of APIA Leichhardt. And speaking of APIA Leichhardt, their owners and major supporters, Holman Barnes Group, who of course are the major stakeholders in the West Tigers as well in the National Rugby League, announced earlier this week. Kilbride will get the ball and settle the play down for Gladesville. The news this week with the Holman Barnes Group and APIA Leichhardt announcing they've brought into the Central Coast Mariners women's side to keep that side afloat, which is fantastic news for Central Coast football, and particularly for not just the women's team in A-League Women's, but also the academy sides, predominant in NPL New South Wales Women's and also in Football New South Wales. So congratulations to the Holman Barnes Group and to APIA Leichhardt for the acquisition of the Central Coast Mariners women's team. Camus will now look to play their advantage. She'll have a strike, open space, and Camus gets one in early. Brilliantly played by Lena Camus, the veteran, and Gladesville go one up in the 21st minute of play. So it's APIA Leichhardt 0, Gladesville Ravens 1, and a costly mistake there for APIA. Have allowed Gladesville to take the early advantage through Lena Camus. They tried to head that one, Apia, and then went over the top. Camus got on top of that, and it was a good chip kick over. Calls for a foul for a handball, and Apia do get that. So now Apia will now look to fight back as the ball's been won by Walker. She'll dribble it up and strike it, but intercepted there by Annie Halls. Rose once more. Pass there by Pryor. Walker will be played there by Sonkham. Now will be played there by Hoban. Inside the penalty area. Once again, Pryor. Walker. Chico. Good pass. We'll try and keep it in play, but it's already gone out. According to assistant referee Jerry Bittis, and that will be a throw-in. Actually, not a throw-in, a goal kick to Gladesville, who've got the advantage now. 23rd minute. APIA Leichhardt 0, Gladesville Ravens 1. And psychologically, having beaten APIA earlier in the season at home at Christie Park, the Arctic Circle, as we affectionately call it, they know that they can get into the heads of one of the most dominant teams and one of the most prolific teams in NPL New South Wales Women's. Lobo will be chased up here. Bit of pushing and shoving there by Captain Ellis as she wins the ball for APIA. Now, Letter the captain. Joy of a strike. Over the top. Goal kick to, well, it was definitely on target, but just wasn't quite there. A good attempt by Ashley Letter. The captain, of course, leader of the Golden Boot for NPL New South Wales Women's. We'll pretty much wrap it up in the next couple of weeks. And a great season with the boot for the captain of APIA. Will be played by Roberts. Good pass down to McNulty. She'll have some overspace and have a strike, but that is way off target. And there will be a goal kick to APIA Leichhardt. For Sonkham. Jasnos again, as McNulty again applies a bit of pressure. Is denied. And there'll be a throw in, and that'll be taken by Scarmadella. Last time I called APIA Leichhardt at NPL New South Wales Women's, I was going back about to that 2024. It was a game between themselves and the emerging Jets as they were back in the day. They played at Valentine Sports Park. And APIA got the victory that night. And of the players that played in that game, of course, there's been a significant amount of changes in terms of personnel since. Scarmadella keeps it in play for Gladesville. Mona Walker is definitely one of those that played that night back in 2024 and is still playing for the APIA Leichhardt side. As they go down towards the eastern side, will be chased by Chico with Allen denying Chico the chance to strike. Will be a throw into the home side. Lobo. Actually not in the side today, but did play for APIA. Not playing for Gladesville today, but did play for APIA a couple of years ago, was Gisela Pepina. Not playing today, she's on leave. Ball being chased by Roberts, but Jasnos gets the ball. Good tackle there by Roberts. But the ball's kept in play by APIA, and Jasnos looking to get around Roberts. Down to Fisonkum. Pryor. Offloads it to Chico as she looks to find Walker. Now Letter calls for a foul, but referee Benjamin Hutchinson says that was a fine tackle, and that'll be a free kick to APIA. It will be a throw-in. good game already in this round 23 fixture. Lobo. Balls, but stolen away by McNulty for Gladesville. Ball taken back by APIA through Capitanellis. Jasnos, but they find Till Kilbride, and foul conceded with that handball there. Came off the wrist of APIA, accidental as it was. So free kick to Gladesville. Came off the wrist, it looks like, by Mona Walker. Camus looking to free header that one. She'll find Sanaga. Chips over the top. Was looking to find Roberts. But APIA get it back in possession. And Leichhardt was trying to offload that. Unfortunately, mistimed it. Capritas with the ball. And the former Jet will now look to offload it to McNulty. Stolen away by Chico again. Good steal. And she'll bring it up towards the halfway line with the dribbling up to near the penalty area. It will be intercepted there by Kilbride. Scarmadella. Rose. Play on the court by Hutchison. The referee. And Rose again. The ball passes it now to Pryor. Chico. She'll go long. We'll look to find Jasnos on the left edge of APIA. She'll have another strike towards the penalty area and will be caught by Eliza Coleman. It will be a goal kick to Gladesville. It's within range too. Walker. Gladesville with the ball through Allen. Chatted with Annie Daxo, the captain for Gladesville, earlier this afternoon prior to kickoff, and says they're hoping to bounce back after that 5-0 loss last week to the MacArthur Rams. Called brilliantly by my colleague and good mate, Ollie Walker-Peel. Did a brilliant job with that call last week. But of course they have that advantage that they have beaten APIA earlier this season, as the ball's now been chased and will be intercepted by the home side. Down to Lobo. She'll have a strike. Look to find Walker. Walker with Scarmadella just following her in her tracks. Cheeky pass to Walker again. And there's Annie Halls that was applying a bit of pressure, as now they go to Alyssa Rose. Down to Pryor. Sonkham, but intercepted away there by Gladesville. It'll be a throw into APIA. So, with 3 rounds remaining after this weekend, next weekend sees Uni of New South Wales returning in their return fixture. Foul conceded by Gladesville. No, foul conceded by APIA. And it's Chico. Getting nothing more than just a warning. For a moment I thought referee Hutchison was going to get the yellow card out of the pocket. And Gladesville will get the free kick. But next week, Uni of New South Wales will host Spirit FC at the Village Green. And back in round 11, it was an 8-3 demolition by UNSW at Christie Park. Calls for a foul there on Gladesville. No. Ooh, goes over the top there of Hope, and she had to duck out of the way of that one. Missed timing it there was Mona Walker. She was looking to let that one bounce off her chest, but mistimed it. We'll go down towards Roberts for Gladesville. McNulty looking to steal that one away inside the penalty area, but APIA keep possession of the ball through Rose. For Sonkham now. Tonkin again to Letta, the captain. Down towards Hoban. Kilbride ready to muscle up on the defence here in the penalty area. An attempt now by Rose and blocked by Coleman. Another goal kick to Gladesville. 32 minutes gone. We're into the 33rd minute. It's still APIA Leichhardt 0. Gladesville Ravens 1. Pauls going to apply some pressure there on Walker. Now to Jasnos for APIA. Good pass down to Hoban. And now good flick pass to Walker. And she'll have a strike, but will be... Oh, dangerous here. Dangerous. And Capitanellis equalises for APIA Leichhardt. Zoe Capridis makes a big mistake for Gladesville in her attempt to defend the ball from APIA, and Capitanellis plays the advantage and gets on the scoreboard to make it 1-1 in the 33rd minute. That's a brilliant goal there by Talia Capitanellis. Well, definitely going to be a crucial match coming up between these two sides. Glades will have the advantage. But now APIA have struck back. And for Capitanellis, that's her 10th goal of the season in her 23rd match of the year. And now look to try and make it 2-up. Played by Chico. Denied there by Coleman. Camus trying to free head of that. It goes towards Capitanellis, and she'll play the advantage and dribbles it up along the eastern touchline and brings it back towards the centre, but kicked away by Capridis. Will be a throw into the home side. Zanaga looking to attempt the intercept and play the advantage, but denied by APIA. Lobo with the ball, looking to strike. Was looking to find Capitanellis again. But Capitanellis was not able to get the foot on the ball in time. For Capitanellis last season, she played most of her games with Sydney University SFC. Last year scoring 13 goals. NPL New South Wales Women's for the uni students. But now making an impact for APIA Leichhardt as Jasnos has the ball. Camus looking to muscle up and steal the ball away. She'll have to strike it away is an elite. Paul's playing it, goes over the top of Daxo. She'll play the advantage. Free-headed back by APIA, but Daxo will have a strike. Outside of the penalty area. Will go over the top of the net there, and that'll be a goal kick to APIA Leichhardt. Credit to Leek to really reach out there and punch that one away. It was a little too high, but credit where credit is due. Into the final 10 minutes of this first half, and still anyone's contest. Capitanellis with the ball. To pass it down towards Rose. She'll look to have another strike. Goes over the top of the crossbar for APIA. And that'll be a goal kick again to Gladesville. Letter headers that one, but back into possession of Gladesville through Camus. Chico intercepts down to Capetanellas with McNulty looking to steal it away. But Capetanellas keeps it in APIA's possession. Was looking to find Pryor. Capritas now with the ball. And she'll dribble it up towards the centre circle. Looking to find Morgan Roberts, but intercepted by APIA. Played by Walker. Down to the captain in Ashley Letter. Letter gets around Scarmadella. Look to pass it. Capetanellas strikes again, and that's the second goal for APIA Leichhardt, and they take the lead. So APIA gain the upper hand. It's now APIA Leichhardt 2, Gladesville Ravens 1. And that's in the 38th minute of play. Brilliant play, brilliant assist. So Capetanellas gets a double this afternoon. And it was that assist by her captain, Ashley Letter. And right inside the penalty area as well. Good strike, and there was no way that Eliza Coleman could stop that. So, APIA Leichhardt 2, Gladesville Ravens 1. And there's no question now that Bulls FC Academy, Uni of New South Wales and Western Sydney Wanderers will be keeping an eye on this match and the implications with finals football approaching. Foul conceded by APIA on Morgan Roberts. And there will be a set piece in play for Gladesville. So McNulty comes in to strike it. So look to find Camus, but headed away freely by APIA. They'll win the advantage. And again, it's Capetanellas. The more she touches the ball, the more she is bringing some good fortune. She's looking to find Fasonkum, but Fasonkum was nowhere near within reach of the ball, and it will be Gladesville that will regain possession. So Gladesville have a little bit of work to do as we're approaching the half-time break. We're in the 40th minute. Walker goes down towards Camus, but intercepted and blocked by APIA. Lobo now with the ball. And now looking to find Chico. Good game so far. Hope you're enjoying it here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel, as it has been all season. It's been real football homegrown. It will definitely be homegrown football. Ooh, foul conceded by pushing the back on Hoban by Scarmadella. Free kick to APIA. It's definitely going to be real football homegrown as we're approaching finals football and the NPL New South Wales Women's Championship in September. Rose for APIA. As the pressure has been applied by the former Jet in Capritas. Pryor. Referee Hutchinson says there was some interference in the play there, so he stopped. We'll put the ball back to APIA. Daxo was ready to apply the pressure and steal. Jasnos. Played there by Hoban to Walker. Pryor once again. Jasnos. Sonkum, but it was stolen away by Gladesville through McNulty. Now to Camus, the veteran. Ooh. He's got crash tackle there in the process, but Capetanellas gets the ball back for APIA. Down to Hoban. See Letter inside the penalty area. He's ready to take the pass. Walker, she'll have a strike, but way off target. We're into the final 5 minutes of this first half. We're in the 42nd minute of play before stoppage time. And the rain has stopped in terms of the drizzle. It hasn't affected the players all that much. This last time I called a game that featured the Gladesville Ravens that really poured down. That was the game against Ravens and the Western Sydney Wanderers as Cammons gets tackled and foul conceded by APIA. Free kick to Gladesville. It was a 0-0 draw that match a few weeks ago at Christie Park in very, very atrocious conditions, it has to be said. Not affecting anyone today. Sanaga cycle kicks it. Allen will strike it down, but it will be saved by Leet. 2.5 minutes remaining in this first half. Hoban, Scamadella applying some pressure. Again on Jasnos. Now they're looking to steal it here. Gladesville. Hall's looking to chase it, and it'll be passed there by Lobo, and now it'll be for Sonkum. She'll dribble it up towards the penalty area. She'll now look to find the captain, Ashley Letter. Hoban, intercepted there by Halls for Gladesville, but APIA get the ball back. Hoban again. Good pass, stolen away, but APIA have a strike. It's nowhere near target. There'll be a goal kick to Gladesville. Well, certainly the momentum has switched in towards the favour of APIA Leichhardt after that early flurry, and of course the opening goal by Lena Camus. But so far it's been the efforts of Talia Capitanellis, who have scored a double this afternoon, to see APIA Leichhardt in front. Camus not happy with the way that there was that clash there, and Natasha Pryor getting a warning there by referee Benjamin Hutchison. So we're approaching the final minute of play before stoppage time. So whilst we're waiting for play to get back underway with the free kick, currently with 32 minutes gone at Cromer Park, Manly are leading Illawarra 1-0. As the free kick is taken. Camus was trying to free-header that, but free-headed away by APIA. Good kick by Rose. Who's going to get underneath it? Letter, free-headers it. Daxo gets it back for Gladesville, kicked away by Capritis to McNulty. Challenge there by Chico on McNulty. And McNulty, who loves to spin some discs in her spare time. Here's a chance for Roberts, but Roberts denied by an elite. And we're into approaching stoppage time now here at Lambert Park. As Walker does a little bit of showing and going and a bit of spinning around in the process as she keeps the ball in possession to APIA. And now Lobo passes it down to Jasnos. And Jasnos brings it into APIA, into Gladesville territory. Good pass down to Hoban. And we're now in stoppage time. Scamadella. We're trying to strike. Here is Hoban. And Scamadella was looking to block that, but in the end it was Eliza Coleman that saves another goal going into the back of the net for the home side. Camus quickly passes it to McNulty, but Roberts will get the ball here for the visitors. Good block there by Lobo, and it will be a corner. The first one of the match for the visitors from Gladesville. And it will be McNulty, who, as I said before, likes to spin some discs in her spare time. Quick free kick to be taken by McNulty to Roberts. She'll go long. And she'll look to find. Goes into the net, does it? Yes, it does. Scores are equalised on the stroke of half-time. And that was a very, very good play there by Hannah McNulty. A good pass to Morgan Roberts. And that assist there by Roberts within the penalty area allowed Gladesville to have headed that one into the net. And the scores approaching half-time. APIA Leichhardt 2, Gladesville Ravens 2. Well, it looks like we're going to be set for a fascinating second half coming up. we get back underway. And it won't be too much longer. Half-time. And the scores are level between APIA Leichhardt and the Gladesville Ravens. We'll find out shortly for you when we come back from the break who scored that goal in that period just before half-time. But we can tell you that Lena Kammer scored the opening goal for Gladesville. Talia Capetinellis has bagged a double already for the home side. And we go into the break. Scores level. APIA Leichhardt 2, Gladesville Ravens 2. We'll be back on the other side of this and get ready for the second half of football. It was a cracking match between these two sides. The first time they met early in the season. It's set to be the same with the next 45 minutes up for grabs. Back soon here from Lambert Park on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel.
Gets around Morris, the cross coming in. It's a high looping cross onto the head of Sano. Can't be cleared, and Sano sneaks it in past Grove at the near post. Crisula, wide to Feeney. High looping cross coming in, and in off the hands of Simmons.
Wits. Oh, lovely ball to Nicholas. Nicholas! Oh, that is beautiful, Sydney Olympic.
Inspired 40-time Matilda and Carmis, who is crowded off it. A shot from distance is right to the line. With Santos arriving in the box, the ball goes there. Good stop. Coleman keeps it out, still not dealt with. Coleman on the volley. The looks of things will keep it in. Did well. Cross into the middle. And unmarked at the back post was Amendolia. And at the second opportunity, will put it into the back of the net. Conceding a fourth, more than they are to score one of their own as it's sent in towards the back post, and they've just got that fourth. Free kick. So again, just a wait one. Not a bad idea at all. They've got a fifth.
Come over to the right. Daniela Naimi is staying over on the left for Bulls. And they're pressing all the way up to the goalkeeper here. Leet plays it out. Oh, Souza has picked Pryor's pocket. Tamira Souza saved straight into the path of Indy dos Santos. And Bulls Academy previous years, but not quite this evening. Here's Capetinellis for the instant reply. And Letta couldn't miss. Goalkeeper drawn out, and Ashley Letta makes it 1-1 in the blink of an eye. Looks like she's going to lay it off for Sarah Hunter. So, indirect free kick. Hunter blasts it off the woodwork. Follow up and in. And the sister act is struck because it's Janaea dos Santos who has volleyed it in for 2-1 to the Bull. And a long ball here from Maya Lobo. Brought down by Tash Pryor. And she prods it goals and scores. Tash Pryor with a quick equaliser at the start of the second half for APIA. And the physical presence of Pryor.
Dyke just being challenged by Abdul Massi and Sky Halmerick, and they've taken it away from Van Dyke there. Halmerick with the shot, and it's gone in there. And you've gone and done the exact same. Tiana Fuller out on this far side, putting the cross in and chipped the keeper there. But they do need the goal, and they may get it here with Poppy Tay. Poppy Tay putting it in the back of the net, and that is...
Majority are heading for the exits. You'll see them in the background That's a lovely ball forward, picking out Alyssa Nungsad. Keep it a beat, puts it in and carries on. Wanderers 1-0, 90 seconds gone. Again, on the inside was Nikita Fazari. Now the shot comes in, a good save from Kristinovska is not enough. Talia Yunus into the box, and that's been turned home beautifully by Alyssa Nungsad. That's her brace. Just a double back. Swings it into the box. Millie Bennett, 4-0. Nice bearing down on goal. Lays it off. And Nungsad makes it 5 with a lovely finish. Plays out. She's in trouble here. Alyssa Nungsad. Talia Yunus pops it home for the half dozen. Illawarra Stingrays 0, Sydney Olympic 1. Here's a chance for Claire Holder, chips the keeper and puts it away. That's a great start from the Rangers. Millie Bennett inside the area, lays it off, and nicely finished. Second effort, Musa, no. Nungsad, third effort, puts it away. Wins it back, Musa. On the left, Musa!
Students come in, goes over the top there. Now, here's a chance and a get one! Brilliantly played by Dale. She looks to play the advantage in the penalty area, blocked there by the students. Here's a chance for Dale, and that will go in and equalise. Locked in. Chance now for Manly. They'll look to strike. Big Kerr, but stolen away by Channing. Trips over, they'll have a strike, and Manly gets one in, and they go in front! And it's Ellie Kerr that scores! It will be Chase, here's a chance for Burton. Here's an open space, gets it! Leah Burton equalises from a mistake by Chelsea McCrea.
Every week, hundreds of thousands of people turn up around football grounds around New South Wales. Parents, kids, refs, coaches and volunteers. Cardiac incidents can happen to anyone at any time on the pitch.
Right now, not every club has a defibrillator.
And the ones that do are not always maintained or ready to use. In a critical moment, with a defib, that could save lives. That's why Football New South Wales, St John Ambulance and Toyota have come together for Every Beat Matters to help clubs around New South Wales to access defibrillators, cover maintenance and build a register so we know exactly where every unit is around the state. All you need to do is buy a ticket through Raffletix. $5 can make a difference. Every ticket goes towards funding defibrillators and maintenance for clubs that need it most. A live fundraising board shows exactly how much is being raised. And every ticket you buy puts you in the draw to win a Toyota Corolla. One ticket, real impact. Help your club be ready when it matters. So buy your ticket today.
If you just joined us here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel, you join us at a very interesting time of the match between APIA Leichhardt and the Gladesville Ravens. 2-2 the score between these two sides. Talia Capetinellis getting the double in the opening half for APIA, whilst Lena Camus got the scoring underway early in the first half. And then it was Morgan Roberts with a brilliant kick from near the southwestern corner, from that corner kick by Hannah McNulty, and it went into the net. No assistance necessary, so Morgan Roberts gets one for today. And the score is APIA Leichhardt 2, Gladesville Ravens 2. APIA will be running left to right of your monitors for the second half. Gladesville right to left. And it looks like we're going to be set for another cracking match between these two sides. Last time it was Gladesville that got the honours, 3-2 earlier in the season. And APIA's captain Ashley Letter will get things underway for the second half. Who is going to get the advantage in this round 23 encounter? Benjamin Hutchinson blows time on, and we're back underway. As Fisher Allen heads it down to Camus, and Camus will dribble it and pass it to Halls, but Halls couldn't quite get her foot on the ball in time. It'll be a throw into the home side. Flash score around the grounds in NPL New South Wales Women's. We'll give you an update of the scores currently happening. 0-0 the score currently between Sydney Olympic and the Northern Tigers. They've only just got underway in the last 15 minutes. Whilst it's 0-0 between Hills United and the Western City Rangers in the bottom of the table clash. All coming off APIA through Ashley Letter, and it'll be a throw into Gladesville. Whilst Manly United are leading the Illawarra Stingrays 1-0, and they're at half-time now as the header is played there by Capetinellis, who scored 11 goals this season, 2 coming from tonight. Capetinellis gets around McNulty and Halls, but it'll be intercepted there by Daxo, and McNulty was looking to play the advantage. Capetinellis passes it back, mistimed here, and here's a chance now for Hoban. It's been blocked there. Here's a chance for Ashley Letter, and it goes into the net, and APIA take back the lead. And the Golden Boot leader adds number 25 for the season. In the 47th minute, it is APIA Leichhardt 3, Gladesville Ravens 2, and APIA gain the upper hand. Well, the effort by Sophie Hoban was blocked there by Eliza Coleman, bounced back into the direction of Ashley Letter, and there was some open space, and Letter just tapped that one in nicely and adds another goal to her tally. And you'd think now that it's now beyond reach for her opposition in the Golden Boot title fight in NPL New South Wales Women's. Well done to the captain. And throwing now to APIA.
That was number 11, Ashley Letter, sponsored by Wise Employment.
Still checking to make sure that I'm correct with my Golden Book information. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Ashley Letter now in full command in the Golden Boot race as we're nearing the end of the season. APIA again, they'll look now to go 4 up. McNulty intercepts for Gladesville. 25. The nearest is Alyssa Ungsad for the Western Sydney Wanderers. Ashley Letter now makes it 25 for the season. And you could say now that with 3 rounds remains almost almost out of reach for everyone else, as Hoban keeps the ball in play. It will be a goal kick, though, to Gladesville. Ball going out from APIA. So just repeating the scores currently. Full time yesterday, Western Sydney Wanderers winning 2-0. As Gladesville play the advantage. Scamadella. Western Sydney Uni of New South Wales breaking 5 straight draws and a loss to win their first match since round 16, winning 1-0 over Macarthur Rams. So it was a 1-1 draw between Sydney Uni as Leto has now been challenged by Capridis. She'll have another strike to make it a double this afternoon or this evening, but will be saved there by Coleman. Looking for number 26. So Bulls FC Academy 1, Sydney Uni SFC 1. Manly United, as I said, leading Illawarra 1-0 in their match at half-time. Hills United and Western City Rangers probably 0-0. And Sydney Olympic not too long ago got underway against the Northern Tigers, and that score is 0-0. We'll give you updates throughout the second half. Down to Chico, but mistimes that. Probably hearing the effects, Mike. The mistiming that free header will go out and will be a Gladesville throw-in. Well, APIA definitely wanting to show their strengths. Ooh, Roberts almost looking to steal that and try and plant that one into the back of the net to make it a double. It will be a goal kick to... Will be throwing, I'm sorry, to APIA. Might have been a goal kick there. Foul conceded by Gladesville, by Halls, and played the advantage, but referee Hutchison says go back and play it properly on the penalty area, or the foul area, I'm sorry. APIA will now do. But you certainly can't rule out APIA in terms of finals football. They have always been there, particularly in the last few seasons. Of course, they finished runners-up in the championship last season. Of course, that was one in extra time. Now Captain Ellis will now look to try and make it 3 in a row, but that kicked away by Coleman. APIA still searching for their first championship in ages in this competition. Of course, former Sapphire Cup champions. Of course, this year's Sapphire Cup won by the Uni of New South Wales. Letter, the captain, looking to find Captain Ellis. Down to Lobo, but Camus wins the ball back for Gladesville. Now McNulty will play it, and good steal here by APIA. They'll play it through Rose. Down to Jasnos. For Sonkin once again. Lobo with Sanaga ready to apply the pressure. Halls almost stole that in one way. Chico now gets over the top of Allen. Kicked away by Capridis. Again, Lobo looking to find the captain and Letter. Letter holds on to the ball, passes it to Capitanellis. Instead, it'll be for Sonkum, and she'll look to strike it up, but struck away by Halls for Gladesville. Pryor. So in the 8th minute of play in the second half, the 53rd minute. And if you've just joined us, here's a chance for Camus. Goes over the top of the crossbar. It was blocked there by APIA in the process, and it was Lobo that put her foot out and denied Camus the chance to strike it into the back of the net to make it a double, and it will be a corner kick, to the Ravens. With the rain teeming down here at Lambert Park, it will be McNulty that will take the corner kick. Headed away by APIA, back towards Roberts. She was looking for a double, but out of the penalty area, and APIA played the advantage. They'll go long. They'll look now to find Mona Walker. Walker, she'll looking to pass it. Here's a chance for Sonkum. Walker blocked there by Gladesville. And it will be a throw-in to the home side. They almost went up 5-2, I'm sorry. But great defence from the likes of Surrey Caprinas for Gladesville to deny APIA the chance to extend the lead. Captain Ellis again, gets around Halls. Attempt on target. Didn't have too much firepower in the effort there, but Gladesville will kick that one away. And Lobo kicks it out to no man's land. It will be a throw into the Ravens. Sanaga, been challenged by Letter. We'll be throwing it again to Gladesville. McNulty winning possession. Denied by Lobo. They get the ball back up here. Rorker. Good play around Hannah McNulty. Now Captain Ellis kicks the ball in play. Sanaga ready to muscle up. Looking to getting around the Japanese player. Now to Walker. It's a bit of fancy footwork here. Walker now to Rose. And Rose bringing up to the penalty area. Some open space. We'll pass it now to Hoban. She'll have a strike on target. Goes just over the top of the crossbar. It'll be a goal kick to Gladesville. So 10 minutes gone. We're in the 11th minute of the second half, the 56th minute of play, and it is APIA Leichhardt 3, Gladesville Ravens 2. In fact, it will be a corner kick to APIA Leichhardt because it came off Gladesville. That's the ruling there by referee Hutchinson. So corner to APIA as they now look to go 5-2 up. Set piece in play. Captain Ellis. Going crossfield. Hits the top of the crossbar. It was a good effort there. Almost came off. That was the effort there of Jasnot. Oh, it was actually Alyssa Rose with that attempt on target. Sanaga. Calls for a foul against APIA, and they get that Gladesville, so it'll be a free kick to the Ravens. No, I thought it was. APIA will play the advantage again, down to, well, Captain Ellis was trying to chase it, but it will be a throw into Gladesville. Meanwhile, half-time at Cromer Park, and Manly are now 2-0 up over the Illawarra Stingrays. They'll get underway soon at the second half, whilst Hills United are now leading 2-0 over the Western City Rangers. And in the other match currently happening between Sydney Olympic and the Northern Tigers, 24 minutes gone, 0-0 the score between Olympic and the Tigers. We finish off round 23 of NPL New South Wales Women's. And throw into Gladesville. Good steal by APIA through Captain Ellis. Now she'll play the advantage. She'll bring it up. Long strike. Looking to find Hoban. Oh, clash of bodies there, and that's a penalty to APIA. Yellow card given to Eliza Coleman. Hoban was ready to strike it, but the clash of bodies there between Hoban and Coleman sees a penalty given to the home side, and now look to put it 5-2 up. And it will be the captain that will take the penalty to make it 26 goals this season in the Golden Boot race. So Ashley Letter ready to line this one up to make it 5-2. Strikes it easily. as you like for the captain of APIA Leichhardt. That's goal 26 of the season, and it is now, well, I said 5-2, I meant 4-2. Get it right, McNally. It's now APIA Leichhardt 4. I put a goal a bit too ahead of myself there. APIA Leichhardt 4, Gladesville Ravens 2. That's goal 26 for Ashley Letter. I'll work my mathematics out next time. But the fact of the matter is, Ashley Letter's now got a double this evening and now goes 4-2 up in favour of the home side. And the rain's certainly not affecting APIA, that's for sure. McNulty wins the ball for Gladesville. They'll now look to try and get 2 goals back to make the scores equal, but it will be won again by APIA. Instead, it will be intercepted by Gladesville. McNulty goes long. Will find Camus, but struck away by APIA. Sanaga was trying to free header that one in. I'm just going to wonder if Lauren Phelps will be making some changes soon to her lineup. You can see both, like I said, APIA's players are starting to warm up now in terms of their substitutions. But APIA now taking full command of this match. I'm just looking at the ladder. The Bulls FC Academy now on 53 has been struck down towards Sanaga. Come back to that. Being challenged by Chico and played now by Hoban again with some open space, but chasing now is Halls. Hoban will have a strike. This goes across the face. So that's the 61st minute of play. APIA Leichhardt 4. Gladesville Ravens 2. Not APIA Leichhardt 5. Not yet anyway. But in terms of the scoreboard right now, Bulls FC, in terms of the premiership table, Bulls FC Academy are on 53 points after that draw today. That was against, of course, Sydney University SFC. And, of course, APIA Leichhardt getting that much-needed win. They're now on 50 points. APIA Leichhardt will go to 48. So only 5 points behind at the pending they win this match, of course, as that APIA do win the ball. But it will be, well, it was an attempt there by Camus to steal it from Rose. But if APIA do win this match, and they're in the box seat to do so, they'll only be within 5 points of the top of the table. So they'll need to win every match after this weekend moving forward. Songham kicks it over the top there of Kesha Allen, and it will be Capritas that will take the ball back for Gladesville, and there will be a throw-in to APIA. Western Sydney Wanderers will remain 4th on the premiership table with 43 points. Actually, no, sorry. I make a mistake. It will be 46 points. They'll only be 2 points behind 3rd place because they got that win yesterday over Spirit FC. Of course, last week that massive win, 9 goals to 0 over the Western City Rangers, and then of course the win over Manly United to break a 5-game losing streak. Walker with the ball for APIA. Cheeky pass to Leg to. Well, here's a chance, blocked by Gladesville. Chico on the edge of the 18-yard box will look to find Cabanellis, but it just goes past Letter in the process, Cabanellis in the process. It was a good attempt too. Well, APIA Leichhardt, Cabanellis almost getting a hat-trick of goals this evening. So Jaxo being challenged by Hoban. She'll pass it. Was looking to find, well, she'll find Roberts. The foul's been conceded. Free kick to be taken by APIA Leichhardt. Captain Ellis looking to find Letter, but intercepted by Capritas. Gladesville win the advantage through Scarmadella. To McNulty. Roberts. Ooh, slipping there was Jasnos. And it'll be a corner to Gladesville. As they now look to try and get one back on APIA Leichhardt. Still keep within reach of potentially getting a draw or a win this evening here at Lambert Park. Good save by APIA, and Annie Leet putting her body on the line, saving a potential goal from Gladesville. And the ball now being played by Walker for APIA. She brings it up near the penalty area. She'll now look to find Fasonkamp, blocked by Gladesville through Allen. In fact, it was Capritas, I'm sorry. It will be a throw into APIA. And it will be the captain that will bring it back into play. It will be Chico. So, 20 minutes gone in this second half. 65 minutes gone. And APIA again had more possession since the beginning of the second half. Hoban. Challenged by McNulty, now pass to Rose. Good pass back to Fasonkamp, and now it'll be Rose again, who will bring it back towards the centre. Daxo ready to challenge. Intercepted by Halls, and now it'll be McNulty, but taken back by APIA through Rose again. Jasnos to Captain Ellis. There'll be a throw in. Shouldn't forget also about NPL New South Wales men's, because we've got matches currently happening, in fact full time. Sydney United 58 beating the Wollongong Wolves 2-1. St George City getting a big win over Rockdale Willendon last night, 1-0. It was a 0-0 draw between APIA Leichhardt and the St George Saints. Spirit FC getting a big win over Blacktown City. Sutherland finishing with a 1-1 draw against Sydney FC, and Sutherland looks set to take that qualification spot for the upcoming Australian Championship Season 2 getting underway in mid-October. All matches exclusive on SBS and SBS On Demand, as well as the Football Australia YouTube channel. Goes over the top of Sanaga, and Camus now look, well, what's the call? And referee Hutchison stops the play because I'm trying to see what is happening here. It will be a free kick to APIA. To the results, Sutherland looks set for that qualification spot, finishing inside the top 4, so they'll be looking for finals footballers. Getting around there is Pryor. Long kick by Lobo, but Hoban couldn't get her foot on that in time. So it'll be struck away by Coleman. Manly United getting a big win over the Marconi Stallions as well, 3-1. SD Raiders, 3-0 winners over the Western Sydney Wanderers, and then Sydney Olympic, a much needed win over the Uni of New South Wales to get themselves off the bottom of the table, 3-1 winners. Chico with the ball for APIA, looks to pass it. Chance for APIA, mistimed by Captain Ellis, and there's calls that she was tripped over, but referee Hutchinson says there's nothing wrong with that, and that's okay. Goal kick to Gladesville. To the bottom of the table, particularly with promotion and relegation in NPL New South Wales men's, getting very, very interesting. And let's not forget, the Northern Tigers in Football New South Wales League One men's, currently second on the table, And they have a chance to get themselves promoted via the promotion relegation playoff, should they still stay in second place. Gladesville win the ball. And it's foul conceded by Gladesville, and it'll be an APIA free kick. No, it'll be a Gladesville free kick. So APIA conceding the foul. Still no signs of movement on the benches across the eastern side by both teams so far. So we're approaching we're now into the 70th minute. Lobo kick it to Jasnos. McNulty with the ball for Gladesville. Pressure being applied now by Gladesville, but he kicked that away. Ooh, Cabanellis. The way that she was attempting that free header with Camus. A bit of a knock in the process. She's okay. Struck now by Roberts. Headed away by Apia. Sanaga within range. Down to Allen for Gladesville. Now to Halls. She'll go long. Looks to find Camus, but free headed away by Apia, and they have possession. Through Walker. Hoban, but Capritis intercepts the ball for Gladesville. Instead, they will go out. And Apia will have to play the advantage. Still Apia Leichhardt 4, Gladesville Ravens 2. There would be a miss of me as well as we're waiting for play to get back underway to wish one of the New South Wales stars in NPL New South Wales men's, Claudio Fabiano, the very best wishes in his future endeavours in terms of his media career, because he's announced that with the season about to come to an end in NPL New South Wales men's, their first in the season. We'll come back to that. A chance now for Letta, and she'll strike it, but it's off target. It'll be a goal kick to Gladesville. But for Claudio Fabiano, who captained the Uni of New South Wales promotion into NPL New South Wales men's last season from Football New South Wales League 1, and providing they get some decent results in the next few weeks, they'll stay on for next season in NPL New South Wales men's. But Fabiano with his media commitments now, especially after hosting the World Cup coverage for SBS, he says it's now time to step away from playing semi-professionally and focus on his media career. So we wish Claudio congratulations and the very best of luck in his future endeavours towards his media career, especially as the owner and proprietor of I Want It Yesterday. Foul conceded by Apia, and Glades will play the advantage through Roberts. They'll go long. Camus was ready to try and strike that one, but it wasn't within range, and it will be saved by lead for APIA Leichhardt. Coming in very quickly there was Scarmadella. Will be kicked out, and looks like we're about to see the first substitutions of the match here. So number 14 comes into the match, and that will be Mia Golding, and she will replace Susan Fasonkum. Fasonkum, a great effort there for the Thai import, who's been playing in A-League Women's for Perth Glory, and she'll sit down for a well-earned rest, and Mia Golding now comes in to finish off for the evening in the 73rd minute of play. So the first substitution of the match. And throw-in to be brought in by Apia. And a very good evening for Apia's fans. With their side in front. Still leading 4 goals to 2. Gladesville still has a chance to claw back 2 goals if they can. Advantage played by Apia. Now it'll be Hoban. It will be played by Walker down to Chico. Chico strikes to Letta. She mistimes that. Almost a hat-trick of goals there much like Captain Ellis before, but just couldn't get a foot on the ball in time. But a good strike there by Hoban. Chico to Captain Ellis, but headed away by Kilbride. Gladesville will win the ball back. For Daxo. APIA. It will now be won by Camus. He'll pass it to Sanaga, but intercepted by APIA, and it will be Chico that play the advantage. Will be challenged with Allen. Chico has the possession for APIA. Caprides comes in, blocked by Caprides, the former Jet. And it will be a corner to APIA Leichhardt. So now look to go 5-2 up. And it will be Mia Golding that will take the corner. In fact, it will be a throw-in, not a corner. I thought it might have been a corner there. Golding brings it in. Goes through Lita's feet. Calls for a foul on APIA. Accidental handball there, and it will be a free kick to Gladesville. It was Alyssa Rose with the accidental handball. Daxo. Scarmadella now on the right edge. Kilbride will go long. We'll find McNulty. Being challenged by two APIA players, but they still have possession. And APIA get the ball back for Captain Ellis. Now they'll go towards the right edge, down to Golding. Golding weighs up her option. She'll go crossfield with the kick. Intercepted by Gladesville, but will go back into the direction of Rose. Now Golding goes down to Chico. And see Letta going into position. Goes over the top of Letta's head, and Captain Ellis has to chase Scarmadella, but APIA get the ball back. Within range. Goes across the face. And that was Sophie Hoban with her attempt on target. Played by APIA. They get the ball, but intercepted by Caprides. Sanaga. Good steal by Golding for APIA. Smothering the ball away from Sanaga, but Gladesville will get the ball back. Now will be a challenge for Lobo, between Lobo and Camus. And Lobo passes it back to Leet. Now they'll move forward here. Lobo will go long. Good block by Gladesville, and it'll be back into possession of Halls. Was trying to find Camus, but intercepted by Lobo for APIA and gets around Halls. There's Hoban, and now it'll be chased by Chico, but Caprides smothers it and kicks it away. But unfortunately, I'm sorry for Kesha Allen. She couldn't keep it inside the field of play in time, and it will be a throw into APIA Leichhardt. Get back into the field of play. Walker. Hoban once again. Cheeky pass to Walker. Will look to find Captain Ellis, and she slid that one. She was trying to strike that in, and that will go out near the southeastern corner. Will be a goal kick to Gladesville. Meanwhile, 67th minute of play at Cromer Park. That will be a throw into Gladesville. Manly United still leading 2-0 over Illawarra. It will be a foul. Free kick to Gladesville. Meanwhile, Northern Tigers approaching half-time at the Crest Oval are leading Sydney Olympic 1-0. In fact, we are now in stoppage time at the Crest Oval. Rose for APIA. Down to Hoban, but couldn't get a foot on it in time, and it will be Gladesville that will play the advantage. Scamadella, and what's the call? It will be a throw into APIA. And they'll look to play the advantage and potentially put this one away. Here's a chance now for Letta. She'll strike it. That goes off the crossbar. Goes over the top. Oh, I thought that was on target. And that would have been a hat trick there for the captain. And then it was the bounce back towards Claudia Chico, and then it just bounced off the crossbar. How unlucky for APIA. Down to Golding for APIA as they look to finish this one off. And we're now into the final 10 minutes of play. The 81st minute now in progress. 80 minutes gone. Still APIA Leichhardt 4, Gladesville 2. Pryor again. Just the one substitution for APIA. And Golding now with the ball in possession, replacing Fasonkum. Now, strike by Chico, but Bananda bends to the left. And a goal kick to Gladesville. And I'm starting to see that there will be some changes made by Gladesville. Lauren Phelps deciding to make much needed changes. Looks like there's going to be 2 substitutions to be made. As APIA go long, Capritas denies, but it will be played now by Hoban again. Hoban within range. Can she strike? Looking for Letta, but goes across the face. And substitutions about to be made by Gladesville. And their first ones for this evening. In fact, there'll be 3 substitutions made. So 13 is coming on. Brianna Biccini. Kaylee Shannon comes on as well. And looks like Lena Camus is coming off as well. She is. Okay. That's interesting. And 33 coming onto the field as well. So Monique Lecker's not playing today. She was named in the starting in the substitutions. So there has been a last-minute change, and number 33 is on the field. We'll find out for you shortly who that is. So Biccini with the first touch of the ball, blocked by APIA. Calls for a handball. No. Came off Gladesville. It'll be a throw into a free kick to APIA. So I'll just double check on Dribble, who's now in 33. Nonetheless, it's still APIA Leichhardt 4. Gladesville Ravens 2. Lobo with the ball. And to walk up, but blocked by Biccini, and it will be a Gladesville throw in. Out, and that'll be a APIA throw in. So Gladesville Ravens in 33 is Phoebe Riley. So it was originally Monique Leckers, but she wasn't not playing at the moment. She was named in the starting in the substitutions, but Phoebe Riley on the field. She'll join Brianna Bacchini and Kaylee Shannon in the substitutions. And I'm surprised that Lena Camus has come off the field. Normally she's placed the full 90 minutes. Kapridis. Two balls on the field. So we might have to stop play here. There's now 3 balls on the field. And referee Hutchison says, let's get the balls off the field and not interrupt the play. So he'll get play back underway. And it will be Kapridis looking to dance around the captain in actually latter. Approaching the final 5 minutes of this match with APIA in full command. Good free header. Playing APIA, but it will go out and will be Bacchini that will bring the ball back into play. Chico. Struck by Pryor. Will go over the top. Now be placed, chased by Hoban. Struck away by Sanaga. And what's the call? Calls for a foul there. I lose my monitor in the process. And it will be a yellow card to Gladesville. Another yellow card. Might have been Teal Kilbride that goes into the book. And looks like it'll be a corner to APIA Leichhardt. Well, struck away by Kilbride, and looks like there might have been an offside call, but it will be a free kick inside the penalty area, and it will be taken. So it's not a penalty, it is a free kick inside the penalty area, and it will be taken by Talia Capetanellis as she look to make it a hat trick. Or it could be taken by Alyssa Rose. Five-person wall in place for Gladesville as they look to deny Capetanellis a chance to go with a hat trick and put this beyond doubt for APIA. Blocked by Gladesville. Towards Jasnos, and she'll have a strike. Goes across the face. That was very unlucky there for Jasnos. It will be a goal kick to Gladesville. You probably heard the commotion that my monitor fell off in the process, but that's okay. It's working, I'm pleased to say. Things you do with technology. But Gladesville win the possession. Well, credit's due for Capetanellis for giving a real hot go there on that free kick. Gladesville's wall denying Capetanellis a chance to equalise, to go with a hat trick. Speaking of Capetanellis, she wins the ball, but mistimes that kick there. And it'll be a throw into Gladesville. So just the one substitution being made by APIA at the moment, as APIA will get the throw in. Ooh, challenge there on Kapridis by Hoban. Nothing sinister there. 90 seconds remaining, or just a little over 90 seconds remaining in this round 23 fixture, and APIA are set to take the 3 points. Hoban, she's played well tonight. So does Capetanellis. Looking to get around Kapridis, and it will be a throw into Gladesville. So check. It's currently 2-0 still between Hills United and the Western City Rangers in the second half. We're now into the final minute of this match plus stoppage time. Next week, as we're seeing substitutions being made for Gladesville, their fourth one of the match. And making her debut in NPL New South Wales women's first grade is Monique Lekas. So congratulations to Monique. She gets some play time, or game time, I'm sorry, in the final minutes of the match. Fourth substitution being made, and that's Lekas with her first touch of the ball. Bacchini now. Down to Scarmadella. Well, Gladesville have had their chances, but APIA have just been proven to be too strong, but they'll try and get one back. Lekas, denied by APIA. Daxo, the captain, down towards Scarmadella. We're into stoppage time now. It's not the penalty area. And APIA get the ball back, and it'll be played by Rose. Advantage played. Captain Ellis. Pass. Down to the captain in Letter. Mistimes that. And will be picked up by Coleman. So next week, APIA Leichhardt will get the possession back. They'll take on Illawarra Stingrays down in Dapto next Sunday afternoon. Foul conceded by Gladesville. It will be a free kick to APIA, and another substitution about to be made. The second one of the evening for APIA Leichhardt. And coming off the field is Talia Cabanillas, who finishes with a double. A great effort by Cabanillas. And 57 comes onto the field, and that is Lexi Modena. Lexi Modena, I should say. So APIA go to Dapto next week to take on the Illawarra Stingrays, whilst Gladesville are at home next week to Hills United. Chico will find... Oh, comes off. There was an attempt there by Ashley Letter, and that's going into the book for APIA Leichhardt. First yellow card of the match for them, and it will be Lexi Modena that will go into the book. Well, Ashley Letter just denied again another opportunity for a hat-trick. As I said, Gladesville will take on Hills United next week. I think I'm calling that one as well at Christie Park. Manly take on Bulls FC Academy next week at Cromer Park, their last home game of the season. Western City Rangers take on Sydney Olympic. Western City Wanderers take on Sydney University. Whilst next Saturday it'll be the Northern Tigers taking on the Macarthur Rams, and Uni of New South Wales taking on Spirit FC. That's round 24 of NPL New South Wales Women's, as Bacchini brings it up, but it's been intercepted away by APIA. They get it back though through Riley. Open space here. Morgan Roberts challenging there on Lobo. Lobo going towards, going out. There'll be a throw in to Gladesville with time fast running out. And APIA now will just want to have that final whistle blown to seal the 3 points and keep them within 5 points of the top of the table, still held by Bulls FC Academy after this weekend, as Brittini brings it back into play. Handed away by Walker. Again, another throw in to Gladesville, with time almost running out. And that is it. The throw-in won't happen. It won't matter, because APIA Leichhardt get a much-deserved 3 points, and they get a big win over the Gladesville Ravens. APIA Leichhardt 4, Gladesville Ravens 2. For APIA Leichhardt, the goal scorers were Ashley Letter and Talia Capitanellis. They got a double each. whilst for Gladesville, Lena Camus and Morgan Roberts, the goal scorers for the visitors. Half-time, it was 2-2, but APIA took advantage in the second half, and they go home with the 3 points. So just wrapping things up, APIA Leichhardt 4, Gladesville Ravens 2 here at Lambert Park. A big win to APIA Leichhardt to stay third on the premiership table. So wrapping things up, in terms of the premiership table, Bulls FC Academy with their draw today against Sydney Uni now go to 53 points. The Uni of New South Wales with their win today, and their first win in 7 weeks in fact, they now go second on the table outright with 50 points. So they're only 3 points behind the top of the table, and they need to basically win every game moving forward. Then it's APIA Leichhardt on 48 points. They're only 5 points behind Bulls SC Academy, and then the Western Sydney Wanderers on 46 points. That's the top 4 as we're fast approaching the final series for the NPL New South Wales Women's Championship. Applause aplenty by the APIA fans here at Lambert Park. It's time to say goodbye from Lambert Park. Conor McNally signing off. Thanks for watching on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. We look forward to your company again for round 24 next week. All games across the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. For now, Conor McNally saying goodnight. APIA Leichhardt 4-2 winners over Gladesville. Bye for now.